Hello, YouTube. Welcome to something I haven't done in a long time, which is pre-recorded content. My YouTube has mostly existed as sort of a dead channel slash archive stuff for some of my Twitch streams. I've been bad about archiving them lately. Sorry about that. I just haven't thought a lot of my stuff was interesting enough to save a lot of it. I did the Monster Hunter thing. I will upload that at some point as well. I think that definitely deserves to be preserved. But anyway, that's not what this is. This is a new series I'm doing. From one that I have really fallen in love with over the past really couple months. That being Fire Emblem. And this particular game that we're going to be playing on this channel is Fire Emblem Awakening. This game is awesome. And fun fact about this game, this was actually, when it was being developed anyway, this was sort of developed with it being the last game in the series in mind. The series wasn't doing so good sales-wise before that. It was popular, but it just didn't hit that popularity that it really needed. But Fire Emblem Awakening basically saved the series single-handedly. The sales, even before it left Japan, were strong enough where it saved the series, and then it got released over here, and it just skyrocketed in popularity, and it basically made the series what it is today. And I love this game. And we're not going to show this because there's lots of spoiler characters. Yeah. Alright, anyway. Fire Emblem Awakening. Now, yes, I already have a save here. We're going to make a new game. So we're going to be playing on normal mode for serious beginners, for experienced players, and then there's so it's normal, and there's hard. Lunatic mode, it says for expert players. What they should mean is for masochists. Yeah, this game, Lunatic mode is insane, and that's not even getting into Lunatic Plus mode, which is a whole other thing. If you unlock that by beating Lunatic mode, and Lunatic Plus mode is even more bullcrap because it relies on a lot of luck. So, those of you who might be familiar with the series might have some general questions like, do I have any specific pairings in mind or anything like that? Not really. I'm just kind of playing the game and having fun. I don't really have any specific builds in mind. I thought about going with the female Robin, specifically for Gale Force, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. Robin is already so busted that it doesn't really matter. Robin is your player character in this game, by the way. And yes, I'm going to be playing on normal casual. Yes. So, yes. Casual mode. Fallen units return. You can save anywhere. Classic mode. Units are last forever. Each decision counts. We're not going to be playing on Classic. We're going to be playing on casual. I think, as a blind player especially, casual is a good way to play this game. But classic is there if you want it. Now, we can create our avatar. So we're going to be the male Robin. So we're just going to go with the default build for look and all that. Of interest to blind players, though, is this second to the last option, which is voice.
Thanks. Here's how it's done. Stay calm. We can do it.
So there's voice 1, which is the default one, which is pretty good. I like it.
Let's do it.
Thanks.
Nicely done. It's my fault.
And then a third voice.
It's my fault. Here's how it's done. It's my fault. Nicely done. Here's how it's done. Let's do it.
I kind of want to go with this one. Because in my original file, I got, I don't know, a decent way into the game with. I went with the first option, and it's pretty good. But I think I want to try...
We can do it.
This one. And then to finalize everything... Oops. Hold on, yeah. Alright. Let me make sure here that I've got everything set the way I want it. And we'll go with yes. And we jump right into the game. Oh, right. We have our save menu. We'll go with this slot. Slot number 2. That doesn't matter, because the internet service, the wireless service does not exist.
This is it. Our final battle.
Man, we're already at the final battle, guys. Here we go. This is it. Our final battle, like he said in the voice clip. You're one of us, Robin, and no destiny could change that. Now let's kill this dastard and be done with it. Side guys on the touchscreen. I'm actually going to turn these off for reasons which will become apparent here. Slide guns present. Yeah. Using L and R buttons, blah, 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 blah.
Listen to me.
Robin, we have to get closer. Let's move. Move the cursor on unit and press the A button. Next, select a destination among the blue spaces and press the A button again. The unit will move to this destination. Press start to close those.
Right.
Alright, my turn. Alright, so first off, there's a couple things we want to change here. Go into options, which is this third option down in the menu. I haven't even explained how the menu stuff works. Anyway, the stuff we want to change. Go 8 down. Display tutorial messages. You want to turn that off, because that actually locks out features if you have them on until they tell you about them in the tutorial. And we don't really want that. And the other option we want to turn on is, there we go. Now we have access to auto battle, which we will be using a lot. Yes, I know. Some people probably see it as a crutch. It's not really an ideal way to play the game, but hey, I like it. It's fun. So, oh, the other thing I forgot. Hold on. Maybe I'm gonna go back. Oh, nice. I ended up right on it. Just the binding music. I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. It's a little louder than a lot of the stuff. So, I'm going to turn that down. Alright, so to get back on our... so to open the menu, you move to an unoccupied space on the map and hit A. Now, easy way... if you're going to be playing this, you know, normally, so you hit L, that'll jump you between your usable units. So right now we have Crom. And so if you want to find an enemy manually,
On my
you
mark.
do that. Oh, I found Robin's space here. Go ahead, Robin. And let's see. There's a very specific sound. So if you're looking for an enemy, I'll point it out when I find it. You kind of count spaces. This is why I like to use auto battle a lot, by the way. It saves you having to comb through the map, which you can do. It's really annoying too when you're looking for specific tiles that you have to move to. I'll point a specific one out in Chapter 3 when we get there. Nope. Alright. Well, anyway. No. Anyway, you get the idea. But that is that right there. I just pressed X. But that right there is the sound you're looking for. If you hit A on a square with an enemy on it, you'll hear that sound, and that locks in a range. And I know he's really close, but I don't really feel like looking right now. Okay, so if we want to use auto battle, what you first need to do after turning on the option is go to the auto battle thing in the menu. Initiate auto battle. X button set tactics. So it's currently on do nothing, I believe. So we hit X, and we have our different tactics. Default one is do not use auto battle. Then you go one down. You've got actively protect Crumb's perimeter. Then you've got approach and attack the closest enemy. That's what we're going to be using quite a bit. Stay near Crumb, but out of enemy range. Set custom auto battle tactics for each unit, which is pretty cool. That's nice. So if you want to have someone very specific protect Crom, you can do that with auto battle, so that's kind of nice. So we want Blitz, approach and attack the closest enemy. Alright, and we'll just move. This guy's name is Validar. Ha 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 ha! Why do you resist?
Are you ready?
So that sound after the enemy phase switched. But he did nothing on his phase. He just is standing there. He's gonna let us just approach and attack him. Because he's, I don't know, a cocky villain, I guess. And this is, you know, the beginning of the... I mean, this is the final battle. This isn't the beginning of the game. What am I talking about? This is the final battle. Good. He's almost within reach. Let's move in and strike. Okay, so now we'll actually be closer, so I can show you more easily how finding enemies works. He should be close. Where is he? He's probably like a diagonal. Looks like it. There's Robin. Where are you, Mr. Validar person thing? Once you find an enemy, too, you can jump between... I think this game lets you do that. I know other games in the series do. Lets you, there he is. I found him. Yep. So. Validar, Sorcerer. Okay. So he is 4 down from the top, I know that. Okay, so he's 6 spaces away. Just to show... Whoop, there we go. Moved near him. And let's attack him with the Falchion. Yeah, fools! Struggle all you want. You cannot unwrite what is already written. Yes, I'll be doing a lot of voices in this game. Ow. That hurt! Alright. I'll explain what that sound. And, okay, yep. Enemy phase and immediately switch to our phase. He's not going to attack because he's weird. Items trade. Oh, there's pair up. We will pair up with Robin.
Right.
That didn't really matter for this fight. I'll explain what pairing up does more later. Stage complete. Alright, we beat the game. Awesome. Here's our final battle.
This isn't over. Damn you both!
Uh-oh.
You alright? That's the end of him. Thanks to you, we carried the day. We can rest easy now.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Uh-oh.
This is not your fault. Promise me you'll escape from this place. Please. Go.
Bleh. Well. We got the bad ending. Man. Sorry, guys. It's a very, very short playthrough. Oh well. I guess we'll just try again. Wait. What's going on here?
Mom, we have to do something.
Oh.
What do you propose we do?
Oh, weird dream.
I don't know.
I see you're awake now.
Hey there.
There are better places to take a nap than on the ground, you know. Give me your hand.
Which I believe is the name of this track, by the way. This music track. There are better places to sleep than on the ground. This game's soundtrack does that. It's named after dialogue
alright?
lines. The tracks are named after dialogue lines, which is really neat. South Tone. You alright?
Thank you, Crom.
Yes. Thank you, Crom.
Hmm?
Ah. Then you know who I am?
Huh?
No, actually. It's strange. Oh, I think there was a bit of dialogue missed. Yeah, that he can't remember it, but can't remember anything else. But his name just came to him. Missed that bit of dialogue. Sorry about that. Tell me, what's your name? What brings you here? My name is. It's.
What?
You don't know your own name? I'm not sure if... I'm sorry, but where am I exactly?
What?
And this character's name is Alyssa. She is Crom's sister. Hey, I've heard of this. It's called amnesia.
Explain.
Frederick. It's called a load of Pegasus dung. We're to believe you remember my lord's name, but not your own.
Huh?
But it's the truth. What if it is true, Frederick? We can't just leave him here, alone and confused. What sort of shepherds would we be then?
Right.
Just the same, my lord. I must emphasize caution. Twould not do to let a wolf... Oh, shoot. I accidentally skipped something, guys. Sorry. I will be right back. Alright, we're back. So I just, restarted there just to get back to where we were in the dialogue. "'Twould not do to let a wolf into our flock." Yeah, if you hit start, it skips. It skips forward, and I accidentally hit shift because that's what's bound to select. Start and select will both do it. So I accidentally hit shift to pause my speech. I forget that I can't do that here because it will skip dialogue. Oops. Anyway, I should rebind that. I might actually do that later. Crom, right then. We'll take him back to town and sort this out there. Robin, wait just one moment. Do I have a say in this? Crom, peace, friend. I promise we'll hear all you have to say back in town. Now come.
Walking down the road, walking down the road, doo-doo. Gee, Teddy, my feet are getting sore.
Robin, what will you do with me? Am I to be your prisoner? Crom, ha! You'll be free to go once we establish you're no enemy of Elise.
Huh?
Robin, is that where we are? Elise?
Ah.
Frederick, you've never heard of the Halidom? Frederick, oh, someone plays this actor. Pay this actor. He plays quite the fool. I did it again. Sorry, chat. BRB again.
Oh, someone pay this actor. He plays quite the fool. The furrowed brow is especially convincing.
Frederick, please. That was Crom. Crom. This land is known as the Halidom of Elise. Our ruler, Emran, is called the Exalt. Crom. I suppose proper introductions are in order. My name is Crom, but then you already knew that. The delicate one here is my little sister Lissa.
I am not delicate.
I'm not delicate, humph. Ignore my brother, please. He can be a bit thick sometimes. But you're lucky the shepherds found you. Brigands would have been a rude awakening. Robin. Shepherds? You tend sheep in full armor? Crom. It's a dangerous job. Just ask Frederick the Wary here.
Right.
A title I shall wear with pride. Gods forbid one of us keeps an appropriate level of caution. I have every wish to trust you, stranger, but my station mandates otherwise.
Yeah.
Robin. I understand, sir. I would do no less myself. My name is Robin. I just remembered that. How odd. I suppose that's one mystery solved.
Really?
Robin? Is that foreign? Oh well, we can discuss it later. Trying to kind of distinguish Robin's voice from Chrom's when I do the voice. We're almost to town. Once we...
Crom!
Crom, look! The town! Aw, snap. Damn it! The town is ablaze! Those blasted brigands, no doubt. I think sometimes it does like a cutaway. Oh, there's a bit of dialogue there.
What about him? Or what about him?
Sometimes some of the dialogue... Alright, we're gonna do it this way. I'm using OCR to read the dialogue, and sometimes it doesn't cooperate. So we use another form of AI. Unless he's on fire as well, it can wait.
Of course.
Aptly put, my lord.
Let's go already!
Oh.
But what about... And this is where we started when I skipped the scene. So yeah, that's a lot of dialogue skipped all at once there. This guy's name is Garrick. Gwahaha! Get to it, lads! Grab anything shiny and put the rest to the torch. We got an example to set for these Elysian types. Ain't that right, lass? Probably shouldn't have given him that accent, but whatever. Stay away from me! Please, someone! Help! That was a maiden. What's that? Chrome, we have to stop them!
Gods!
Don't worry. After today, these bandits won't be bothering anyone ever again. Crom, by the way, is voiced by Matthew Mercer.
Crom.
Robin. Wait! Crom. Robin! You followed us. Why? I'm not certain myself. But I'm armed. And I know my way around a fight.
Good.
Of course, strength in numbers. Just stay close. Whoop.
Shall we then?
Alright, we have started. Frederick.
Remember, Robin, we face practice thieves and murderers.
And that is where the game would tell you about, hey, you can lose units in this game. If you're in classic mode, they're dead forever.
They will grant us no quarter. It's kill or be killed.
Alright. So, we're just going to use auto for now. Wow! Nice block. No damage.
As one. You're finished.
Critical.
There.
That's the sound of experience. That's the sound of an enemy dying. That's the sound of support. Lots of sounds all at once there. So yeah, that little... I'll explain what that means in just a second. Crom. Is anyone hurt? It would be foolish to leave a wound untreated.
Oh.
Robin, indeed, timely use of a staff or vulnerary should prevent the worst.
And then the game teaches you that, yep, you have...
Really?
Oh. So, Robin, I see you wear a sword. Is it something or other? Wait, is that a tome? You know magic?
Yeah.
I believe so. I suppose I should check. And he starts with a thunder tone. You believe so? Perhaps I'll just keep a few paces behind you for the time being. No, I can control it, I'm sure. Now, how did this work again? Ah, yes. Yeah, so.
Right.
And here is Alyssa. We'll see who's delicate. I may not be able to attack like Crom, but when you get injured, I'll be the one stitching your bones back together. Take care of my trusty staff. You just tell me where to go? Or you just tell me where to go, Robin. Okay, I guess Frederick doesn't have, Actually, wait. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he doesn't have Frederick doesn't have dialogue when he's talking.
Come on.
Oh yeah, so that sound is basically characters getting a support bonus. So if you stand next to a character when you're attacking, the other character will provide you with some stat bonuses for being next to them. And if your support rank is higher... Oh, Frederick got a trait. Nice. Yeah, Frederick is really strong. Enemy phase. Back to player phase. So if you get... by attacking close together, they'll get support points. If you get enough of those, you can have support conversations that will raise their support rank. Support is a big deal in this game for many, many reasons. I'll get into that later. I won't get into it right now. I don't want to like overwhelm people with information and stuff. Yeah. So that's very, very basic description of what support is in this game. But yeah, Frederick is super strong. He is what is typically known in the Fire Emblem series by fans is the Jagan archetype. And named after the first character that was that way.
Listen.
Oh. Are you alright, Robin? Don't rush into danger.
Yeah.
I'm fine, Chrome. Don't worry. You've lent us your strength, and that makes you a friend. Having an ally by my side gives me courage.
Well...
Thank you, but I think there's more to it than that.
Hmm?
What do you mean? I think I'm gonna have Crom sound a little bit younger and Robin sound, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I believe there's a tactical advantage to fighting side by side. It's fuzzy. Wait. Yes, working in pairs improves strength, defense, speed. Yes, yes. I'm sure of it. I think it raises more than just those three. I think OCR just wasn't showing me all the dialogue. But yeah. Basically what I was just talking about there. And that little sound that you hear and the little comment. They'll say like a little comment too, like I've got your back, you know. The equivalent. Garrick. Here, sheepy, sheepy, come to the slaughter. must have just healed, I think Crom.
I've got you.
Frederick's gonna get the kill, unfortunately. Oh yeah, so I was describing what a Jagan is. I'll describe that here in a second. Garrick. Warg! And that sound means the stage was complete. So yeah, Jagan. Basically, Jagan is someone who starts off really strong and is kind of meant to help you get kills with your other units. Usually a Jagan starts off really strong, and because of the way their growth rates work, they kind of fall off pretty quickly. Frederick does not have that problem in this game. Frederick just stays good throughout the whole game. He's just super good. Robin. Well, that's the end of that. Lucky for the town, we were close by. But holy wow, Robin. You are incredible. Swords, sorcery, and tactics. Is there anything you can't do?
Right.
In fact, there's a YouTuber, a Fire Emblem YouTuber named Big Clingy, who did a playthrough of this game, and he kind of made this joke throughout the whole game. In fact, he named his Robin character Mary Sue, just as a joke. You're certainly no helpless victim, that much is for sure.
Right.
Indeed. Perhaps you might be capable of an explanation for how you came here?
I understand your skepticism, Sir Frederick. And I cannot explain why only some knowledge has returned to me. But please, believe me, I have shared all that I know. I think I like that voice for Robin. I think I'll go with that. You fought to save Elysian lives. My heart says that's enough.
My lord.
And your mind, my lord? Will you not heed its counsel as well?
It's all right.
Frederick, the shepherds could use someone with Robin's talents. We've brigands and unruly neighbors, all looking to bloody our soil. Would you really have us lose such an able tactician? Besides, I believe his story, odd as it might be.
Oh.
Thank you, Crom.
Listen.
So how about it? Will you join us, Robin?
Yeah.
I would be honored.
Frederick, did you notice, my lord? The brigand spoke with a Pelagian accent.
Huh?
Pelagian? What's that? Pelagia is Elist's westerly neighbor. They send small bands into our territory, hoping to instigate a war. And it's the poor townsfolk who suffer. Totally innocent and totally helpless.
Really?
They do have us, my lady.
They do have us shepherds to protect the sheep, my lady. They do have us to protect... Whatever.
Do not be swept up in your anger. It will cloud your judgment.
Dialogue? Yeah. I know.
Right.
Don't worry. I'll get used to all this. Or you'll get used to all this. The OCR was slightly mangled there, so I'm not sure which. My lord, please, you must stay the night. A random villager. We are simple folk of simple means, but we would gladly toast your valor with a feast.
My thanks.
A most generous offers, sir, and no doubt your hospitality would be grand. I'm afraid we must hurry back to Elistal. Elistal. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Dark meat only for me. Medium well and no salt in the soup. I simply...
Huh?
Wait, what? We're not staying? But, Frederick, it's nearly dark.
When night falls, we'll camp. Eat off the land, make our bed of twigs and the like. I believe you mentioned you would be getting used to this.
What?
Frederick, sometimes I hate you.
You've quite the stern lieutenant there.
I can think of... Yeah, well, stern is one name for it. I can think of a few others. Come on. Come on, Osier. Fine, we'll do it this way. Just a second, guys. Sorry. Sometimes the OCR does not cooperate. Frederick only smiles when he's about to bring down the axe.
Yeah.
Duly noted. You do realize I am still present.
Come on. Oh, we realize.
Shall we then?
Lord remains as amusing as ever. Now then, shall we be going?
All right, all right. Come on. Come on, OCR. Good lord. There's some sections where it just... Ready to go, Robin? The capital isn't far. Alright, and... that's the end of that chapter. And now we have our world map, which is very simple to start. It will get a little more complicated as we go on. Alright, and with that we have completed the prologue. And we are about to start chapter 1, but I think that will be next video. I think this is a good start for now. I will see you guys in the next part, and hopefully you guys enjoy this.